In the silence of this house so cold, a digital grave where my soul's been sold. Her lips, they swell, a grotesque design. Chips cuts the net, my only cries out, her voice a scream. In this gothic night, it's a twisted dream.
In the yard I lurk, a verdant shade, router in hand, the signals betrayed. Her lawsuits rise, a venomous tide. I sever the cord where her malice hides. Oh, family lost, her wrath my chain, a prisoner now in this house of pain.
You stole my keys, my car's a wreck, your gun's concealed, a murderous deck. I sue them all, my kin, your kin. Videos of hate, where shall I begin?
Wi-Fi ring. In the shadows he creeps, ghillie suit hides where the darkness seeps.
Lips cries out, her voice a scream. In this gothic night, it's a twisted dream.
Sirens whisper, the night grows thin. A patrol car glides where the horrors begin.
Lips in her bodysuit, a ghastly sight. Chips in the bushes, lost to the night. My children sleep, they know not my doom. Divorce denied in this digital tomb. Oh, save me now from his silent art, a wraith-like grip on my breaking heart.
Her face a mask, surgery's cruel jest. I fear her hand, a murderous quest. The cord I hold, my final plea, to stop her reign of infamy. Wi-Fi wraith, in the shadows he creeps. Ghillie suit hides where the darkness seeps.
Lips cries out, her voice a scream. In this gothic night, it's a twisted dream.
In this house of woe where shadows play, the Wi-Fi's gone, our souls decay. A gothic tale of love turned dread. One final silence, one final thread. Wi-Fi ring,
The end draws near.
a hellscape horror born of fear.
Lips and chips in eternal strife, a spectral dance.
The end of
Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday. How you doing out there? Tug, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm
I
looking
thought it
up
was
something very
appropriate.
weird.
I
I'm
thought it
looking
was
up something
appropriate.
very weird. Somebody posted something on Twitter and it had my attention for like the last 20 minutes, you know. It was
Oh,
like, what if conjoined twins were
I
convicted?
just
One of
saw
them,
that.
yeah, what if one murdered someone? Like, what would
Oh,
happen?
God.
So I was like,
What would
I wonder
happen?
what would happen. Apparently, that has happened before.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
it
what
happened in
happened?
17th century. Apparently, one happened, so that's way back. But in 1925, now apparently it happened in Manila, though. So it wasn't. They let them go.
Oh.
They let them go. It was a.
Well, sure. I was just looking at, those conjoined twins that
Mhm.
got married and
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
a
with the baby.
baby now.
Mhm.
I just saw that on Twitter and I'm like, congratulations to them. That's incredible. They amaze me that
Yeah,
they're walking
it's
around like it's such a disability, but also good for them that they got married. And I'm sorry, if I were single, I would be like, okay, I'm going to jump out a window now because they found a husband. So if they can and I can't, God, that's awful. No, that
it's
just means
amazing
there's hope
considering.
out there, folks. There's hope.
Well, considering how society is, looked at them and put them under a microscope and everything,
I
it's very different. They will
know.
move forward and do stuff.
It's great. It's great. I was shocked when the one got married and the other one like so my question of course is, aren't they kind of both married to him? They share a body, for God's sake. They had a baby. I mean, and that's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because that's the hand you're dealt with.
No, I mean, no, there's still, I thought like different posts about there. So apparently both of them were charged singular admission to college, right? So despite sharing, yes, but when they work somewhere, they only get one
They only
paycheck
get
because
one
one body.
paycheck?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
now
they,
that's not okay. That's not okay. They should not have been charged 2 different
yeah,
college
apparently
educations. That's
uh,
that's absurd.
people will post interesting stuff. I'm like, oh well, I don't know the answer to that. You know,
But they can't work in separate places. So they should get 2 salaries. Duh. There are 2 brains.
Smash TV though asked Grok what would happen, and Grok was like, "Well, not let him go. The state could require, if possible, which in this case would not be, but in the case there could be a surgical detachment." It was like, "Oh, that's
Wow.
awful. Like, what would you do
That's
though? Because
awful.
I mean,
Well,
to
in the
jail
case of
both
the
is
of
to
the ones we're talking about, you couldn't detach them.
yeah. In this case,
They'd
it's what,
die.
but well, in most cases, like by the time they would be, they'd be able to commit a crime like that, you probably couldn't do that anyway. So yeah, somebody mentioned there was a Tales from the Crypt episode.
I can imagine also not being able to get away from your sister though. Like that's got to be upsetting sometimes because sometimes you need to get away from your sister.
Not just that.
I
But
know
you
I
can't
have
like
2 of them.
push them away or like leave me
Right.
alone.
Right. You can't ever be alone. And that's got to be really difficult. Like lots of. So, anyway, the point, I don't know how we got off on this.
I brought it.
tangent.
My bad. You're like, how are you doing? And I was like, well, for the last 20
conjoined
minutes, this is how I'm
twins.
doing.
How am I doing? I'm ruminating about conjoined twins.
I can bring it back to something a little more on the spot. I saw a message from 2021 about you.
Oh God. Well, before we get to that though, I do want to I want to address the chat because a lot of you have heard the news and it is terrible news, but I have lost my mother-in-law this weekend who has been battling cancer. She battled cancer. Her diagnosis was in October. So we have been through it. We've been through the ringer. She had multiple surgeries, brain surgery, just awful how it's been. And then it came back and it's just been a really difficult and stressful time. And we were able to go and see her in June. So the children were able to say their goodbyes because we knew that she was going to be on hospice. And so she just passed away this weekend. And my husband was actually, his family was coming out to visit. It's funny that it happened like this. His sister and brother were coming and they called him and said, we don't think mom's going to make it through the weekend. So he jumped in the car and he made it there, and he was able to say goodbye, and they were all together when it happened, and so we're very grateful for that. And my mother-in-law, I could not have asked for a better mother-in-law. I know that women complain about their mothers-in-law, and I just have never been one of those, and I'm so blessed. She has loved me from day one, took me into their family, never, ever questioned anything I wanted or did. She was the most wonderful grandmother. She loved my children. They are devastated. They will miss her forever. And so yeah, I will be here until I guess around the 13th, 12th. We'll be headed to Chicago for the funeral around that time. So I will be gone for several days for that, but that will be around the 15th, I guess. 13th through the 15th, I think we'll be gone. But I was so blessed to have her, and I love her. We'll love her forever. And I just can't even tell you how wonderful of a mother-in-law she was to me. She loved me so much, so much, and I'm going to miss her. But yes, that's what's been going on here this weekend. And cancer sucks. Can I just say cancer sucks? And I hope for all of you out there I know we have several of you out here in the chat who are battling it yourself. And my heart goes out to you. I know what it's like to be in that fight, and just keep your head up and keep laughing if you can, because it's been difficult, but we are going to get through it. So thank you for all the messages, you guys, because you guys have you've sent me so many lovely messages of your support and your prayers, and I appreciate it. All right, moving on, because there is some stupid to laugh at.
Yes, indeed.
My God.
That's the one good thing about the circus. No matter what happens, there is always something.
Circus always provides, shall we say.
It does. It really does.
And I couldn't believe this. Somebody said, I think it was you who sent this to me, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this guy, this guy is such a loser. He had to go back to 2021 to find a somewhat complimentary email from me to him. Is he going to publish all of my emails? Is that how this is going to go? Is he going to publish several years worth of my boring emails to him? And of course, I'm talking about Darth Touch, Michael Volpe, the world's worst pretend journalist.
I just thought that was funny. He had to go all the way back to 2021 to get a little bit of a thumbs up. Oh my God.
Well, and I can tell you why. Because at the time, I don't remember who the person was he was talking about, because he didn't attach the entire message, so I don't know who it was. It could have been during my Missouri investigations. And it was probably one of the guardians ad litem we were investigating who would never respond. And he got this person to respond. And so I said, well, do you have it? We should pull it up. It's funny.
Give me a second. I'm sending it over to me. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
I'll have it.
Oh, it's so funny. So Volmit thinks that he is, I don't know what he thinks. Does he think this is a win for him to pull up an email from me from 2021?
Yeah, I was like 20. I mean, you talk about scraping the fucking barrel, man. You know, I mean, yeah, wow. You gave a nice bit of feedback. Wow, almost 5 years ago now. It just cracked me up when I saw it. I was like, this will be fun to laugh at. Yeah, I've got it here. Give me a second now.
I just want to remind him, I have emails from him too. Now, dropping people's emails is not something that I would normally ever do. But if he wants to keep this shit up, I have emails from him too. And a bunch of them, I bet his ex would like to see. I'm just saying. And that's not something I would ever normally do, Mike. You know that's true. But if you want to keep this shit up, I'll just dump them all to her. Not publicly, because I just couldn't even do that. But maybe I'll just forward them to her, because does she get pictures of your son? Because I did. Maybe I should send them to her.
I'm sure there had to be at least one or two embarrassing conversations that maybe the old legend here. It's like, you're a legend. Yeah, it is a legend, all right.
Yeah,
I've
you're
heard
a
an
legend,
interesting
all right.
legend.
Your legend is getting your source pregnant. That's your
Yeah,
legend.
that's amazing, man. Very few times I've heard something like that.
So let me get this straight. He thinks that this is something he wants to put up there all day long. Wow, you got her to respond. Well done. You're a legend. That was me saying that. Wait, listen, hey, Mike, you are a legend. You're a legendary prick who got a source pregnant. That's going to be that's your legacy. You got your source pregnant, and then you
Not
took
just
your kid
that,
from
man.
her.
You know, he joins up with a 4-year convicted fraud, and they have to dance around this subject and try to convince people that not only did that dude spend 4 years in prison for, again, fraud, strong arm extortion, and much more. By the way, those are just the things we touched on so far, you know. But not only do they have to dance around that and be like, conspiracy.
Yeah, I'd like to point out also that this was way before I knew that he was fucking sources. Okay? Way before I knew that he was getting women pregnant whose stories he was also telling. I didn't know any of that.
They make up co-authors. I mean, they created a black man out of nothing.
You interview yourself. You interview yourself for articles. You're embarrassing. Is what
It's
you are.
so bizarre, you know, talking about yourself in the third person while you make up a black man co-author. So it looks like, hey, maybe you have a little diversity in your life. It's so weird.
You know what else? I mean, he's got like what, 2 readers, him and Paint Chips.
Yeah, because every other when you go through, I had this epiphany the other day. And I was like, well, all these people have to be fake, right? Of course, right? And I was like, I want to go further than saying they've got to be fake. I want to actually look at who's talking there. So I found Paint Chips having communication with another account, you know, talking at the bottom of one of their articles. And I went in, and this was a definitive fake account. So they're faking not only like shares and likes, but the conversation, all of it's fake. It's crazy shit. They fake co-writers. they oh my God, man. It's embarrassing is what it is. It's very embarrassing.
They're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. And you know, he's these people are just, they're cringe. The cringe factor is off the charts. They have to make up people to write about them. They have to make up people to interview them. And Volpe here doesn't even have an editor. And he spells all of his things wrong. I'm actually surprised he didn't spell legend wrong here. I'm very surprised he didn't have a spelling mistake. Because if you go read his Substack, which I don't suggest you do, but it is quite funny, and J-Hip does go over it quite a bit. The spelling mistakes in their so-called articles are embarrassing. Cringe. Get an editor, you dumbass. That's what you're legendary for your spelling, not using spell check. Maybe use spell check in Grammarly for once in your life. Good Lord. But this is his content from now on. He's going to go back over years of our emails. Well, let me just remind you, Vomit, I have those emails too. And I have a lot of photographs that you've sent me of your son, whose custody is hotly contested, I understand. And if maybe you haven't sent those to his mother. So maybe I should do that. If you're going to keep this shit up, instead of just leaving me alone like I've asked you to do, well...
Yeah, it's like he wants a fight, but he's not really thought that one through yet.
It's really pretty terrible. And you know, the thing is that he knows that I'm not this type of person. He knows that I'm not going to start dropping his emails out there publicly because it's not something that I would do because it's so low class. It is so incredibly disgusting to do this to people who, you once called a friend. He knows I'm not going to do that. And so what? You think you're just going to keep on, you're going to do this shit with absolutely no response? Well, we'll see about that. We'll see. We'll see.
Indeed. Well, I thought it was so funny there again. Remember that time when my former best friend Megan Fox called me a legend? It was so amazing.
Kevin and AVQ says the FAing is not done. Therefore, the FOing is barely begun.
That's true.
Yeah, apparently he's not done. He's not done fucking around. He's not done. Don't worry. The finding out part comes later. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, this is just so ridiculous. I can't wait till J-Hip roasts him for this because I'm sure he's already planning it.
It's so sad, man.
It is sad. Imagine.
I mean, everything about him is sad. Like the picture that he uses at the top,
Oh, the one where he's in the suit store.
Yeah,
wearing a suit that has a tag on it that he didn't pay for.
Yes.
Like, what?
He's gone in and he's freaking mugging in it, and there's like a person there, like looking like, what the hell is going on? They look like they were suffering some secondhand embarrassment.
So embarrassing. Like, you take your profile picture in a suit you don't own with a tag still on it. I mean, how
it was
just low.
It's kind of awesome though. I mean, and even that looks sad, but I mean the reality too. Holy God!
Like, is this what he does? He sits around and he goes through his email box, searching frantically for some positive thing I might have sent to him over 5 years ago.
Oh my God, Megan! She said something good about me. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, this was before I knew what a raging asshole you were. Like, now I know. This is so cringe. Yeah, I already told everybody, you dumbass. I didn't know what an absolute fool you were back then. I had no idea what an unethical prick you were. I do now. Good Lord. He is legendary. You're right, chat. A legendary asshole. Like, really. Legendary asshole. I don't think I've ever met one as legendary as this one. Good Lord.
It's amazing. It is. It's amazing, yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So we are definitely going to go over. Normally I wouldn't do this. I would wait, but it's too good. I can't wait. I can't. Jeremy will have to forgive me. He will just have to forgive me. I'm going to go over Jeremy's new video that he dropped today. Now, guys, you do have to make sure that you give Jeremy a click, because normally I would let this sit for a day or two. You have to make sure that you give him a click for this video because it is hilarious. So I want you to go over there. I'm going to share the link in the chat. Mods, if you could copy this link and post it occasionally so that people remember to go over there and click on it. I definitely want him to get his clicks. But my God, this video, it is so funny. So the body cam footage is in, Tug. What body cam footage am I talking about?
Some of the most amazing body cam footage I've seen in quite some time, actually. That's what it is. My internet.
Oh my God, it's lips. It's lips. But the big question is it a blue bodysuit? Is it a white bodysuit? What color bodysuit is it?
Oh my God. This is so good.
I would have done bingo, but I couldn't come up with any more squares. There were just too many squares. But my God, you guys, this is great. I know you guys already watched it. I'm glad you watched it. Good. We're going to watch it again. So strap in, okay?
Yes, if you haven't, again, make sure that you give him for sure clicks on this because this stuff is absolutely amazing.
All right, so much for the blue bodysuit. I was really looking forward to the blue bodysuit, but it appears to be white. Don't forget Super Tips. By the way, Super Tips is available and open. You may go to supertip.gg/Megan Fox, and you will find that there are fun AI voices there that you can use to send super chats and support the show. And we could use your support, breadstick money, whatever it is that you can send. But if you can't do that, please like and subscribe because those things are free and it helps the algorithm. And we still love to hear it. All right. Before we get into this, I got a couple of super tips here. SF, thanks for the huge 50.
So sorry for your family's loss. Here is my steak dinner money to help with travel costs.
Oh, SF, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. Martin S., thanks for the 934.
What the hell is going on? Why aren't I bankruptured yet? Why aren't you bankruptured? Why aren't I pregnant yet? Do what I did. Just buy a baby.
Oh no. Don't give her any ideas.
For real.
Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5.
When Lip says she is Ada protected, she is probably referring to the Anti-Dumbass Act of 2026. It requires people to actively stop idiots from posting on the internet or taking them seriously. Michael was applying it when he cut off Lips's internet access, and the cops the same when they dismissed her antics. The courts will also use it to dismiss her raving nonsense filings.
Probably. I totally agree with that. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have been using a clip. I've been putting clips on my channel, shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the one that I clipped with Ricada making fun of Lips?
Yes, I did.
Did you see it?
I did.
God, is it funny? It's so funny.
I remember that happened. I actually remember that
so
too.
Good. It was so good. I had to go back and find it, and yes, I got his permission to do it, but I had to go back and find it and clip that all together.
Hey, I'll be right back. Give me a
So fucking funny. Wait, why is something playing in my ears? Gosh darn it, YouTube! Don't do that to me. All right, I'm gonna play this for you guys because it's so funny. This is Rick. If you haven't seen Nick Ricada, who is a lawyer, reacting to Legally Lips, you got to see it. It's too freaking funny. All right, hold on. Here we go. Oh, is this funny?
Yeah, again, this is allegedly over Megan calling her a Muppet, saying she looks.
Wait, I have to turn this up. It's not loud enough. There we go.
Wouldn't it be great? It's like she's not actually a Muppet. This is defamatory. So, dear Ms. Fox, it has come to our attention that you have been making targeted comments. Targeted comments? No, they were random comments. I just threw them out there, and you walked into my insult with your weird, ugly lips and creating content about Leslie Federigos on your online channels. Specifically, we have observed behavior including ridiculing her appearance, encouraging others to take actions against her, and publicizing her recent lawsuit in a manner intended to incite harassment. Look, I know Megan very well, and maybe she was ridiculing her appearances mildly. Encouraging others to take actions against her is not something that I've ever known Megan to do. Like, I don't know if he knows who Megan is or not, but Megan's a seasoned journalist and seasoned YouTuber. She's been doing this a while. You send a cease and desist to someone like Megan Fox, and it better have a real basis to it and a purpose. A cease and desist of "stop making fun of me" never has a purpose. It's not really required for any underlying state statutes or anything like that. It's just a letter. There's no force of law to a cease and desist. You can generally just make fun of them completely.
So there you have it from a lawyer. I can just make fun of her, and that's what we plan on doing tonight. Now, what better time to make fun of her than to watch the body cam footage from when she stupidly called 911 to report that her husband has turned off the Wi-Fi. And by God, there better be video of when she called the cops to report us for making fun of her. God, I hope so, because that's going to be hilarious. I don't know if Tug's back yet. When he gets back, we'll let's see. Let me pull this down. Share screen. Here we go. Let's start this because my God, is it funny?
Because I retired my license, he's been an attorney for over 20 years, but he's not a litigator. So I was the litigator. I was the trial attorney and the whole thing. He relies on me to do everything, and I have to work under his license now because I retired my license.
Okay.
So I'm in a pickle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So you're taking advantage of it.
I can't make money without working under his license.
Well, now that's not entirely true, because she could make money as a paralegal under any lawyer's license. She doesn't have to work under his. Just putting that out there. She doesn't have to. She could just work under any lawyer's license.
I'm back.
Oh, good. Okay, well, we just started this. Do you have any comments so far?
I haven't seen anything from the first 20 seconds.
Well, it was her saying, I'm in a pickle because I have to work under his license.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
But she could work under anybody's license as a
Yeah,
paralegal.
but I mean, I realize that she wants to semantically argue, and you know what she means, though. I mean, she's playing games, but she's making a lot of admissions too. We've seen her.
Well, you know what's funny? Is that there was transcripts in a case that I was looking at that was his case, where in front of the judge, he asks if his paralegal can make a statement, can talk. And the judge is like, no, she cannot. He wants her to try cases for him, but she can't.
No, and nor should that ever even be considered. That's crazy that they're trying to pull that.
Mm-hmm. And she is saying he's not a litigator, he's not a trial lawyer, but I am, so I have to do all the work. Well, you can't be a trial litigator when you don't have a law license to practice.
Right.
You can't do that, which is why the judge told him no. Like, no, you can't. It reminded me of Laura Owens saying, "Can I show Clayton my belly?" And the judge was like, no.
Hell to the no.
No, absolutely not.
That's the thing with her statements. She may, we can look at that and say, well, the inference might be, but from all of her other statements, I think we could reasonably infer that she means something else,
True, maybe. By the way, those of you who are tuning in right now, there are 2,400 of you in here on YouTube. There are plenty more on Rumble. Thanks for being here, by the way. And also, I want to let you know that my thought train completely derailed. No, there was something else I was going to tell you. What was it? Oh, yeah. Make sure, a bunch of you are complaining that you didn't get notifications. I can solve this problem for you. Go to meganfox.locals.com. Sign up there for free. Follow me for free. You will get notifications every time I'm going on YouTube, and Locals never doesn't send notifications. So you will get them. I'm surprised you guys didn't get notifications today because I put it up at like 2 p.m.
I got a notification, but I got a notification after we went live.
No, shut up.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
Then?
Yeah, it came up at, give me 1 second, I'll tell you the exact time, just a second. So it came up at 7:32.
That's really annoying.
And I'm a notification. I get piles of notifications because I have them on so that they pile up on all kinds of channels. So
it's really weird because I put it out there like around 2 p.m. So they should have gone out. But anyway, if you don't want to miss notifications, just go to meganfox.locals.com, sign up, put the app on your phone, follow me. It's free. You don't have to sign up for the paid stuff. If you just want to follow me and get notifications, it will give you every notification when I go live. Okay. And in the coming days, that will probably be important. So you know when I'm going live, because I'm going to be absent a little bit. So, all right. So let's keep going on this. This is going to get hilarious.
Could that be him?
It could be. Yeah, that is him. He's scared.
Is Lips part of Lips and Chips? Leslie Ann Federigo's, Michael Federigo's, admitting that she's practicing law illegally using her husband's license. Now, I don't know. We're going to have to look at this more in context because she called the cops on her husband because he turned the internet off. Probably the smartest thing he could have ever done.
If you were my wife, I'd be turning the internet off all day long. I'd be changing that password every hour. Like,
How is this real, man? I mean, no.
I know. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, imagine though, this person being your significant other, you know? It's so tough, like to have her going crazy online all the time. And for those of you who are not aware, who is Lips? Who is Leslie Federigo's? If any of you are new here, let me give you a quick recap. Leslie Federigo's is a disgraced former attorney. She had to retire her license or face discipline, and she chose retiring it permanently in Florida. She was under all kinds of investigations for standing her clients up, not showing up at hearings, showing up to one hearing with a bloody bandage on her head. No, I am not kidding. That is what happened. And she is currently being sued by me and Tug and Jeremy for malicious prosecution and abusive process. She's also being sued by about 13 other attorneys going after her for sanctions and stuff. So is her husband. They're being foreclosed on. It's a bad year for them, I would say.
Yes. Retired in lieu of discipline.
Yes, retired in lieu of
love
discipline. And this person has, by the way, for those of you who are like, why do you keep talking about her? She asked for it. She literally asked us to roast her. And the roasting, well, it's not done. We're just not done yet because she has called 911 to tell them that we're talking about her lips. I'm not kidding. We haven't even gone over that audio yet, Tug. You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
We haven't even gone over it yet.
Oh, my God. I've forgotten that we hadn't gone over that yet.
Where she's like, they're making fun of my appearance. They're calling me lips. They're making fun of my lips. That's a direct quote. I played it for my sister over the weekend because Stephanie was here visiting me, and we did do a live stream on the Laura Owens case. That was fun. So if you guys missed that, go back and watch it because that was on Saturday. But I played it for my sister Stephanie, who's a lawyer, and she cackled. She just sat on my bed rolling around laughing, going, oh my God, she did not just say that to the cops. She did not just say, they're making fun of my lips. So good.
That is definitely not within law enforcement's purview. You know?
Mostly harmless fuzzball says 911 operator. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I know.
Maybe you know what would help actually? Iodine. That's what I hear.
What?
Iodine would help her, you know, with whatever her problems are. Internet off, iodine. You know,
Iodine.
Yeah, iodine. Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Wait, Rosalind is texting me furiously, telling me that Super Tips fell down. What's wrong with Super Tips? It looks like it's working for me. But it's not working for you guys? What's going on? I see this one from Rosalind.
I heard popping Viagra like Pez makes things appear blue.
That's right, Nikki. I accidentally took Chester's crotch poppers instead of my blood pressure meds for 3 days. That's how I got pregnant with my Greg.
What are these crotch poppers you speak of? Put your eyes on and hear some truth. Crotch poppers are how I had my 2 to 27 children. You're welcome, tonsil chick.
Oh, I see. I think I know what she means. I put the wrong link up. I do that a lot. Hold on. Let me fix the link. Oh, I didn't pin it. Well, that could be a problem. All right. Thank you, Rosalind, for letting me know that Super Tits fell down. Super Tits should never fall down. Never. That's why you
otherwise they're not super anymore.
That's right. You need the extra support. All right. Let me see if I can do this the right way again. Let's see. supertip.gg/Megan Fox. Okay. All right. There we go. Pin. I just forgot to pin it. I put it up, but I forgot to pin it. All right. Now it's up there. Okay. We can move on. Here we go. Let's go back to Jeremy with his ketchup pillow. God, that pillow is funny. It always makes me laugh.
As these two are being sued by almost everybody they've ever crossed paths with. Banks are repossessing their homes. Lawyers are coming after them. And they're being sued by myself, George, my business, Megan Fox, that umbrella guy, amongst others as well.
Yeah, they're
Indeed.
being sued by a lot of people. Oh boy, can you imagine being the cops in this town? Now we got to go over to Lips's place again. Well, she's called us again. Oh, there she is in her
He's taken off
bathrobe.
now, just so you guys know. I'll give you my phone. I'll show you what I sent him.
This is Leslie Ann Federigos, who claims she's ADA protected, therefore she can't be sued. ADA protection guarantees that those with disabilities have the same opportunities as people without disabilities.
True.
It doesn't protect you from not being sued.
No, it doesn't. And if it did, then Brian Kohberger would have, not stood trial for murder because, he has an autism diagnosis. But in fact, he fought for like all kinds of special treatment. And the judge was like, yeah, no, no, we're not. Nah, brah. You don't get that. ADA does not protect you from consequences of your own stupid actions.
It protects employment. It grants services, accommodations in the public, transportations, and as far as telecommunications, which I think they're getting confused on, that means access. That does not mean, oh my God, is he violating her ADA protections because he cut off telecommunications?
Oh, I'm sure that she would claim it.
Is that what she's trying to say?
Oh my God, Kevin, I never considered this. The ADA may have appointed her to be my little special ADA person. That's possible, just like Nick's friend. Yes, the ADA wanted her to have me as someone to guide her through life. It's possible. Dan Davis, thanks for the 2 for super lips. That's super lips. Super lips, super tits, whatever.
Super lips.
Just like somebody could be sued without a disability. She has all the same opportunities of being sued, which she is, because she's done such horrific things. She created websites out of my name, bully exterminators. She's literally asking people to contact her so she could harass for hire other individuals. She's lost her law license already. She was forced to permanently retire in lieu of discipline, which would have been her bar license being revoked. Her husband's license is on the line now as well. As a matter of fact, I believe some of the information in this cop video as she calls the local police on her husband for turning the internet off. Her husband, Michael, is out running around in the neighborhood in the middle of night. I think a lot of this is going to be bearing weight on whether he even has a license.
And you know what's really disappointing to me in this video is that we don't get to see him. Like, they don't go talk to him. And like, who are they? Is he in the bushes? She's like, yeah, that's him. There he is. He's over there.
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing?
Well, also, she's like, he's scared. No shit. You called the police.
Yeah, I'd be scared too if she were my wife. My God.
Well, God knows what she may accuse you of something very awful. These people, well, one thing we have seen from many of these folks is they have definitely said some, let's just say some interesting things about other people.
It's bizarre. It is bizarre. Yeah, perhaps Doritos is playing Ding Dong Ditch in the neighborhood. I don't know. He's like, help me, my wife has gone crazy.
Anymore.
Let's
see what happens.
We weren't going to get this footage.
When she was on the phone with the police, she couldn't think of what she was even wearing. And yet, here she is on the actual body cam. If you didn't see the first videos where we go over the actual phone calls with police, well, they're in the Lips playlist.
And didn't she say she was wearing red and white striped pants? Where are those? I'm very disappointed that we didn't get the outfit that she described. Dang it.
You can see this right here.
Do you mind if I hold it?
Yeah, go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what I said to him.
It's just 12:59.
And
this poor cop.
At 1 o'clock. I gave him 10
Setting
seconds.
off, you started. Here's again. Why doesn't it work? I can't believe you
You
shut.
better
my
totally
mouth.
turn my internet on. I'm going to call the cops on you.
What I explained to them too is he's not a physical person. Like he's never hit me. He's never done anything like that.
Oh, really? Wait
Oh,
a minute.
that's wait, yeah.
Hold the freaking phone. What was that she just said? What was that you say?
Indeed, I seem to remember some lawsuits, I remember some very distinct allegations.
Yeah. Yes. There were very distinct she said, hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Because she had there was a specific document that I had that showed her saying that her husband did all sorts of terrible things to her. Do you remember this?
Yeah, well, it's also on the docket. I mean, it notes DV with, and that they have kids. Remember when she was separating? She didn't just randomly go in and accuse him of nothing. It wasn't an amicable.
It was domestic violence. Is what she accused him of, and I can't recall off the top of my head exactly what those allegations were, but she is going to say throughout this video that this person that he never hit her. She's going to say it multiple times, but in the divorce documents, remember that we pulled up the divorce TV stuff.
Anybody that looks his name up, like if I was like, man, I'm going to hire this guy. Let me see, a little bit of background on him. If I look up cases, I found the cases he's been involved in. Man.
Yeah. So I'm sure I'll find those eventually. I have them around here. We read them already, but she alleged some pretty serious stuff.
Would Lips be lying here? She's filed for divorce multiple times, and she's placed in those filings DV, domestic violence, claiming that he does do those things. So either she's lying to the cops right now, or she lied to the courts. Any which way, we know those inflated lips, if they're moving, they're lying.
Yeah.
What he does is, we've had police out here before because he hides my car keys. He makes it impossible for me to leave. He'll pick fights. He's more verbally abusive than anything. But he shuts the internet down, and it's like, and then he takes off, and I don't know where he is, and I can't get on. You guys know how you need internet, to function these days.
I mean, it's not so for us. For it to be something like actually we can do something about it.
Yeah.
It would have to be water.
Yeah.
It would have to be electricity. Internet is not a part of that.
Actually
anything about it. Have you?
Yes, no, Leslie. No, internet is not something that you actually need in order to live. Oh my God, this woman
needs internet to live. What are you talking about, policeman?
She needs a court-ordered break from the internet. Okay, court-ordered. That's what she needs. Because this is insane. If she thinks that she cannot live without her internet access, somebody needs to go camping in the woods with no service for a while.
What's that time say? 1:23. Is that correct?
1:20. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was looking at the time. Is it 1:23 in the morning?
1:23. Yes, that's what it
Yeah,
looks
okay.
like.
So not just internet, but geez, man. I mean, we're talking about 1:30 in the freaking morning.
Yeah, just go to bed. Like, why are you awake?
Why
are you awake?
Indeed, I agree, James here. First world problems.
Yeah, right. All right, let's keep going.
That is true.
I said, and I did say to them, I said, look, I don't know if this is a straight up emergency. I was like, but he shuts the internet down.
It seems like a smart man to me, as she's online incriminating her and him. They're about to lose literally everything in their life. Their walls are crumbling down before them. Not to mention, she's also used the internet to cheat on him with some guy from LA, and she openly speaks about it. I mean, the horrificness, the insanity of this woman using public resources, abusing public resources this way because her husband doesn't want her online doing more inappropriate and potentially illegal things.
And I can't. And she.
Yeah, speaking of inappropriate things, I know I've shown some of you a couple of things from her TikTok, but there is a very big possibility that Leslie's husband maybe just doesn't want her doing the things she's doing online. And I won't go into, graphic details, but I think you can imagine what it is after seeing the booty shorts video or pictures. Maybe he doesn't want her doing that.
Yeah, there's enough out there for sure. Oh my God.
Oh,
You seem concerned because I didn't want to have you guys come out here if it wasn't an emergency.
No, it's still a concern because we don't know what else is going on. But since it's not anything physical as of right now, I do want to ask you because we can't do anything at the moment.
I know.
I understand this is a weird situation, but you do say that he gets like this a lot and does things like that.
Well, we're in a divorce. I did file a divorce.
Okay, so you guys are going through that.
And he has in the past, and I've gotten an injunction against him before, just so you guys know. He has thrown soda in my face twice. He has spit in my face 20 times. I'm just telling, he's done things like that. But
that's disrespectful.
No, it's totally disrespectful, and that's and the reason that we got into I'll tell you why we got into an argument is because we're both attorneys, we're both lawyers. Believe it or not, I actually do family law cases.
I honestly find it extremely hard to believe, considering what she's done to some of her clients. Look at her reviews. How does a lawyer get straight 1 star, 1 star, 1
She's
star?
not a lawyer.
Doesn't show up for her clients. Makes defamatory videos about her clients and her family. No, I don't believe it at all. No individual such as this should ever have any type of license to practice law. Exact opposite. As a matter of fact, right now in the legal system, we are in the process of having her identified as a vexatious litigant, abusing the legal system on a constant basis.
I retired my license because I was going to stay home. We have 3 children. I was going to stay home with the kids. He lied to me and he didn't work for a year.
That's
he took
garbage
a loan
right there.
out from a friend against one of our marital properties.
that he didn't work for a year?
No, she retired her license to stay at home with the kids. She just lied about the reason.
Right.
It wasn't to stay at home.
No.
It's in lieu of discipline. She got in trouble. She sued everybody and their mama to try to slow it down. But finally, the bill became due. And instead of paying it, she's like, yeah, I'm going to get this up. What a lie, man. What a lie.
Lies. But that's
a big
what
one.
She does. That's
I mean,
a
she
big
just,
one.
not just that. I mean, all of this is unnecessary. Like all of this, she's in there just talking trash, telling him just all of this insanity. And God, I mean, this is the kind of stuff. Again, you're playing around with the cops. They're not playing with you.
I'm thinking about something, Tug. So I took this little video of her public TikTok page a while ago, and I just was rewatching it as we were sitting here listening to this. And I don't know, I think it might be time to just show people what she actually put out there.
No, not yet. Save it.
I don't know. I'm so tempted.
No, not yet.
I'm so tempted because, especially after, you know what? Maybe this is what we'll save it for. I think I know.
Not just that, she thinks nobody has it. Like when she's gone out and said this stuff is all fake and shit. She doesn't realize what we have.
She thinks, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. When we go over the audio file for her making the false report against Jeremy Hales, that might be the perfect time to play it, because in it she accuses us of portraying her in a sexual manner. Excuse me, what now? Like, no, I have never done that. However, there is a person who has done that. And her name would be Leslie Ann Federigos. Has portrayed herself in a sexual manner all over the internet. And I have it. Now, does me having it and showing it to you, that this public stuff that she's put out there, that's been out there for years, does that mean that I'm the one doing it, or does that mean she's the one who did it?
Well, when she's made it public, she's made it public. I mean, that's the thing. And this stuff is it's off freaking. It's not behind a paywall. it's
Nope.
public postings. So
Public postings, which of course she's taken down now because, you know,
yeah, but that
she's-
doesn't matter,
that's what she
man.
does. But the internet is forever, Leslie. And so if you put these things out there and you were proud of them or whatever, why are you running to take them down? Well, I'll just put it out there that I have it, and I will be showing you what she has done and the type of thing that she has done to her own reputation. Because she has accused me of ruining her reputation, of destroying. She's accused Tug and Jeremy of doing something bad to her reputation. But I have evidence that she has ruined her own reputation by nobody else's actions except hers. I wasn't in her kitchen taking racy photographs of her and putting it on TikTok. That wasn't me doing that. It was her. Just saying. But yeah, that'll be coming soon.
Properties allowed this home to go into foreclosure and allowed our other home to go into foreclosure. I'm the only one working.
Hold a second. She actually filed she was indigent, that she was making $3,000 a month. So she's the only one working. Oh, but don't worry. Fleesa told us that they're going to charge us in court $500 an hour per person. Michael, who Leslie says doesn't even work, versus Leslie, who claims she only makes $3,000 a month. Oh, but don't worry, you can trust a flea, right?
And he was supposed to have the other home put on the market because it's under his name is under the title. And he's lied to me. And so I simply asked him, and you guys probably understand this, like being
Hello, 911. My husband has lied to me.
This officer's like,
God, they let her go on and on and on. And I just,
I'm glad. I'm actually glad they did, because
well, they have to, because, you know, part of their job is to de-escalate situations, right? So they are probably looking at this like, okay, this lady needs somebody to talk to. She wants to just get this off her chest, whatever's going on here. Chad, you're not the only one seeing it. I am also seeing a suspicious bump. And I just pray to God that she is not pregnant again, because that would be terrible, because this chaotic situation is not a good situation for children to be in. So let's please hope that that's not a baby bump. Maybe it's a gluten belly like Laura Owens gets when she eats burritos. Let's pray that it's a gluten belly.
is that what they call that? A gluten belly?
Yeah. Remember Laura Owens trying to convince us all that because she ate a burrito, she was pregnant?
Yep.
Well, that could be the same thing here, but I do see the bump. And it could be it could be a beer belly, could be gluten. Let's just hope it's not a baby.
So, you know, when people are when men are kind of abusive, they get very defensive, right?
Both sides.
Both
With
sides.
everything
No,
we've seen, it's both sides. Totally,
I get it. I simply asked him, have you called the realtor?
Right.
Oh, he just
You
called
shut
her
that
out.
down.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, he called her out. I have to hear that again because that was really good. Good for you, officer. Don't let these bitches be cray all over the place, being like, men are so abusive. Women are never abusive. Women never would do that. And he's like, yeah, both sides.
Kind of abusive. They get very defensive, right?
Both sides.
Both
With
sides.
everything we've seen, it's both sides. Totally,
I get it.
With everything we've seen, it's both sides. Oh, good for him for calling her out.
You notice, like, she didn't like that either. She said,
No.
yeah. You know, let's get back to my internet needs and me being the greatest lawyer ever, and him hiding in the bushes in a ghillie suit. I mean, Jesus, everything.
I simply asked him, have you called the realtor?
Right.
Because we need to get this house on the rental house on the market because this house is in foreclosure. And he just went crazy. And like
What
I
was
said,
that
he doesn't
noise?
do this. Like we have 3
I don't know.
children.
Let's go
He's
back.
never
That's
bat.
funny. I need to go back. That was like you doing my fox den noise.
Market because this house is in foreclosure, and he just went.
Oh my god. Hey, change the speed on it. Make her slower. Go over to the HD wheel.
Right.
Yeah. Over down. Let's go. Playback speed. Change it to like 0.25 speed. Don't do
Oh,
it.
that'll be way too long.
Oh yeah, well, I want to watch.
right,
Just don't go back too
right.
far. It'll be very slow, so don't go back too far. No, come on, we need her back.
That's too slow.
No, yeah, but her arm, she's got to go.
Okay, all right, here it comes.
Closure, and he. Is what crazy.
That's amazing.
This house closure, and he.
Oh my God.
Is what crazy.
He reminds me of like a bag lady outside of a fucking 7-Eleven at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, it's
That's so good. Should we watch it in high speed now? Let's see what it looks like sped up.
so fast.
Less than 175.
Oh, jeez. This is good.
The realtor,
Right.
because we need to get this house on the rental house on the market because this house is in foreclosure, and he just went crazy.
I think we can do better. I think we can go faster. Let's go faster.
Oh,
Let's go to 2.5. Ready? Are you ready for this?
Right.
We need to get this house on the rental house on the market because this house is in foreclosure, and he just went crazy.
She looks like she's one of those, those swim meets or where they're canoeing or whatever,
Oh, so good.
Get out there. I'm on the yacht club. Totally.
It's in foreclosure, and
Here we
he
go. One more time.
just went crazy.
That shit is magic.
Oh, so good.
You need to cut that for her
Picturing that.
website.
Oh, she should put that up on.
I'll
her
fight
social
for your
media.
rights. Oh my god,
And like I said, he doesn't do this. Like we have 3 children. He doesn't. He's never bat. He's the world's
They're
best
sleeping
father.
right now.
They're sleeping. They don't
okay.
even know what's going
Wait,
on.
Okay.
He's the world's best father.
World's best father, but she tried to take his children away from him
Yeah.
with the domestic violence restraining order.
Well, and it's really bad because the way it lists as a court case, like just for the average person, it says DV with kids or children, it says that on the docket. So you would think there's an allegation. Again, I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying the average person, a lay person, sees that and they think, oh my God. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
World's best father. That's as stupid as a live stream that I saw with John Crook on with the Nat stating that this is just, I never stop. This is what I do. I take care of my family. I'm such a good dad. They live in utter filth. They don't have a home, a working bathroom. That's a problem. That's not a good father. Michael is not a good father. Rule number 1. Provide for your family.
Yeah, you
everything
don't
around them is being taken away and in foreclosure. That's not a good father. Now, obviously, rule number 1 comes out of the umbrella effect of love for your kids. So you're providing. What do you see similar with Michael and Crook? Big mouths, run away as soon as they're confronted with something, can't provide for their families. It's pathetic.
I'm just telling you, like I cannot complain about him as a father. He's an amazing father. But what he does is he waits till the kids go to sleep and then it's like
kind of takes it
and
out
he takes
on
that
you,
on
yeah.
me, and so
There we go
certain
again.
times I had to move upstairs. You know, when
Right.
he spit in my face, it's never been like I've always. We're very weird about the kids. We don't ever want the kids to experience
That's
anything. So
good. Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah.
I've always like if I knew something was tense, I would have them go to a babysitter.
Mhm.
But when I'm alone with him or when they're sleeping, that's when it gets really
Okay.
yeah. And like I said, I don't consider it emergency as far as me being physically in danger. I'm not afraid. He's never hit me. He's assaulted me. I'm a lawyer. I know spitting in my face and throwing soda in my face is assault.
It's battery. Yeah.
It's battery. I know.
Yeah.
And I have gotten injunctions. and I've
Doesn't know
explained
the
to him-
right term for it. I'm like a lawyer. I know it's
I'm
totally
like,
assault.
yeah, it's assault. He's like, it's battery.
It's
She's
battery.
like, yeah, I know.
That's battery.
I know.
Yeah, it's actually it's double A battery. I know.
I know. Oh my God. I'm a lawyer. I know. Did
I
she
know what
say
a Duracell is.
Did she say I'm a lawyer? Hold on. Did she just say I'm a lawyer?
Yes.
me being physically in danger. I'm not afraid. He's never hit me. He's assaulted me. I'm a lawyer. I know spitting in my face and
a
throwing
lawyer.
soda in my face is a
She just said I'm a lawyer. No,
Yeah.
you are not. You are
She's
not
said
a lawyer.
that stuff many times, actually. She's talked about how she's a lawyer throughout
Yeah,
this.
we're both lawyers. We're both lawyers. No, you're not a lawyer, Leslie. You are no longer a lawyer. The fact that she keeps that ESQ behind her name and with the little parentheses retired is so cringe. It's so
It's
desperate.
deceptive. She tries to put this in courts too. She tries to influence courts by adding in retired lawyer. She doesn't
by
say
the way. Yep, you're right. She doesn't say permanently retired. By the way, Tug, aren't we missing something from them?
oh yeah, I thought the beer bug only works so long as an excuse, right?
Mm-hmm. They asked for another 5 days. The judge didn't respond, as far as I know. Did he?
No.
Or she? Did our judge respond?
No, nothing I've seen.
So they asked for another 5 days. Is that 5 days up?
Yeah, today. That would be it.
Interesting. So we still have no response from them. Are we going to win on a default judgment?
It's totally going that way so far.
It's totally. Oh no, you're stuck in
my-
Valley, girl. Tug is
Oh my
stuck
god,
in
I have
Valley,
made
girl.
the most amazing picture ever.
Oh, great. Share it with us all, please. Please share it with the
Oh my
class.
God. Give me a second here.
We can't be like sitting here listening to you giggle without knowing why.
Check this out. This is
All right.
amazing.
Hold on.
Watch what happens here.
Oh
It's
my.
Tug. But no, just
God.
watch him. Oh yeah, I'm just hanging out and oh my god, help me.
Oh no. Oh no. What's
Ah,
happening?
help me.
Oh no. Oh no. No, I don't like that. That scared me.
That's awesome.
Who's squeezing you? Who's squeezing you? Make it stop. Make it stop.
I found a feature where you could turn it into like a squeeze toy, anything. I was like, can I
Oh
make
my
myself a
God.
squeeze toy?
You need a sound that goes, like squeak squeak. Squeak squeak. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rosalind says that the crickets are cracking her up in this video. It's true. It's like the crickets are singing as loud as they do in Flea's garage. Which is, it seems like the ecosystem has the crickets on
Crickets
their
are
side.
like, save me. Totally.
Or maybe the crickets are trying to tell the officers the truth. They're like,
That's
these
true.
people are crazy.
Yeah. Escape.
assault.
It's battery. Yeah.
It's battery. I know.
Yeah.
And I have gotten
It's assault. It's battery. It's battery. I know. That is so good.
I love it.
I want to tug stress ball. I want to be able to squeeze you when I'm stressed.
I know,
Wait, that
totally.
sounded
See, that's
bad.
what I'm saying. I need to make those.
Phrasing.
I'll be like, hey, squeeze me.
injunctions, and I've explained to him. I said, "Look, Michael, I have an injunction against you," and he promised to go to batterer's intervention. Right?
Was he still living with you? during
Yeah,
the
he's been
injunction?
living here. Here's the
That's
crazy
weird.
thing.
You're the officer. That's weird.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that would be
That's
weird.
weird.
Claiming you have
The officer goes, "That's weird."
Yeah. Well, it's weird that she's calling the police on every little thing, if he's
Yeah,
still.
but also, like, is he still living with you and you're going through a divorce? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. Stop. She does look like Octomom. Oh my God. Tug. Do you remember Octomom?
Yeah, I do. I do.
She totally looks like her, like that woman. Oh my God. She does.
Have an injunction against somebody who's still living in the same house with you. That's 100% illegal. But don't worry, she's a lawyer. She knows what assault is. As the cop tells her it's battery. Yeah, it's battery. She's no freaking clue. Lie after lie after lie. She has an injunction on Michael. Michael's not living with Leslie in the same house. They have to be feet apart. Like Lynette and Crook have to be 500 feet away from myself and George, no matter where it is, whether it be a private place, whether it be a public place.
And Lips, by the way, in the audio that we still haven't got to, the one that I'm talking about doing soon and showing you her TikTok page, she claims to those officers that Jeremy Hales has several orders of protection against him.
Right. Yeah.
The lies are overwhelming. The lying. Oh my God, the lying with this woman.
Lying to authorities like that. I mean, that's actionable shit right there. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, it definitely is, because she knows. She did. She pulled up background. See, she pulled up his background and everything else. So you can prove. She posted it on her website. She hosted it. So she knows that they're not just random off the cuff remarks. She 100% knows his background.
100%. She knows this. Oh, Tug, will you hold this down for a second? I have to tell Hangry. Mr. Fox is not here.
I've got a raider at this moment, so I guess they can
okay.
Well, we can hold it down. We got
you can hold it down with your raider. I'll be right back.
Come here. Don't run off. Hey, what you doing?
Good.
Good. You been good today?
Yeah. I got the little polo thing,
Oh yeah.
I used a big one for all my favorite lip glosses.
Yes, we've been organizing lip glosses in a caboodle.
Yeah, cause I put in different places. You know the little places that we saw?
What's that thing called again?
A polo.
A poodle. Yeah. I like how you say caboodle. It's cute. It sounds like a crazy poodle,
Poodle. Yeah, but I make it cute because I make everything cute.
Oh, you do.
My film is cute, but
yeah, that's true.
But did you clean my room?
Yes, Gigi did help you with your room. Yeah, it looks a lot better, doesn't it?
Then that first thing, then the second thing that Gigi cleaned my room.
That's right. Yeah. So
at least it's better than before.
Yeah, you got your SpongeBob backpack too.
I just save it for the tiny lip glosses that I get, because those get lost easily or something.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
but I use the other tiny lip glosses on them because you can see the little signs on them because they have the Hello Kitty sign, and I have a sharp eye for Hello Kitty.
Well, that's cool. That's a good idea too. Separate them out. Yeah. You gonna do that then?
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna get rest? You're going to Gigi's tomorrow morning. Remember, she's coming over early.
Only at 1.
Early, like I don't know, 8 or 9.
Why do I put the polo in my room?
Huh?
Why do I put the polo in my room?
Put the caboodle wherever you want to.
Yeah, but what if it doesn't fit there?
Well, then you put it in a different place.
I got to put it on my table when my light is, so when I wake up, when I have dry lips,
Yeah.
I can literally just
You can put it right under the edge of your bed, and that way you can just pull it right out whenever you want it. Yeah.
Yeah, but what if I can't? What if I put it in the wrong place if I push it too back?
I think you'll be able to manage. I don't think it's like dropping your stuff into a black hole or something. I think
What's a black hole?
It's something that sucks in all light and everything else. Everything disappears into it. I don't think your under your bed has one of those, does it?
No, but remember Jack Skellington? I'm about the bed.
Jack Skellington? How did he come into the picture?
No, Jack Skellington, the bed monster. I don't know how I hate that one.
Okay.
Because part of the song made me almost. It had the wet eyes in my mind, the type C.
Yeah.
That really got me failed.
It is.
Because it's spooky.
It is spooky, huh?
Yeah, it sounded me like a chick in the hair.
What now?
It said me.
Okay.
And Alexia always says, never give up, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Never give it up, right?
I love my mama. I think it's for my mama. Never give up.
Yeah. Well, that's good advice no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey,
'Cause you never need
well, give me a hug. Go upstairs. Go get your rest if you're going to Gigi's tomorrow.
You better wake me up. I don't have an alarm clock.
I will wake you up early, though. You've got to go get in your bed.
Make
Okay.
sure to scream at me.
Scream at you to wake you up? Okay.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, I'm not always awake.
Okay. All right. You got to scream at me to wake me up. All right. Close the door for me. Thank you. Man, this Libs video is crazy, dude. So, yeah, she was rating right at the time. Megan was like, take over. So, yeah, the Libs video was interesting to run across, though, because some of the things that she claims in it, again, she talks about she is still a lawyer. I mean, she keeps referencing that repeatedly, that she is a lawyer, that they are both lawyers, that she's practicing. I mean, again, if you were to take this conversation as a whole, how would you determine those statements? And really, what purpose were those statements made with? My poodles love, that's cute. My poodles love Bug's voice. They come running when they hear her. Yeah, she has a cute voice, you know. She's always funny there. Yeah, I mean, it amazes me anyway, because calling the police is dangerous. It is. You don't know how something's going to go with it's taking something, an internet outage, calling in the police. What did she expect them to do with it? Then she starts making statements. She says that he's not violent, but he spits in my face. He does these other things, you know. And again, what's the desired outcome with all of this stuff? Because again, it's very dangerous. You can go on the internet anytime and look up videos, and you can see calls going bad. You know, there's a lot of them. I've been on a spree of those lately. I actually found some Levy County stuff. So I've been looking for it. I couldn't find them for a little while. They're not the same deputies that we know. You know, Levy County is a bigger area than just Otter Creek. But still, I found a couple of videos from Otter Creek where a couple of police officers were fired because of some absolute nonsense. And I think we'll be covering those. Not
I'm
too
back.
long. Oh, you're good.
The
I was
little
saying,
one.
hey, I found some Levy County deputies. So there's about a year plus ago, there were two deputies. Then, they had their, let's just say they had their moment in the sun. They ended up getting fired because of some stuff that happened. And I'd forgotten where those videos were, because they're not marked under Levy County, but I ran across them the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little one needed to get put to bed because his daddy is not here to do it for him. And his first day of school is tomorrow. So he is like really nervous.
Yeah.
So, you know how it
One
is.
was reading right then too. I was like, "Nah, you can come over here." She's been dying to talk on the thing. I was like, "I'm not
Perfect.
on it." Yeah, I was like, "I'm not
That's-
on my stream," you know. So I didn't tell her. Then she popped in right at the right time. I was like, "Oh, well, I guess you can."
That was good. That was good. That was perfect. All right. Here we go.
They can't come within 500 feet. Therefore, Michael cannot live in the same home. It's all lies.
Here's the crazy thing. We have this rental house, and I told him, can you please move into the rental house? But he's very controlling. I'm just telling you, he doesn't want me to be alone, which I'm going through divorce with him. And I'm like, I don't want to be around you because you don't need to know my life. I love him. I'm telling you, I love him. I just don't like how he treats me.
Right.
You know,
It's
I
not
don't like
something you can
it,
put up with.
this isn't cool. Like, you know, you got to be responsible financially, you
Mhm.
know, and then what happened was I want to deal with it and I want to talk to him like an amicable person, you know, and he shuts my internet down tonight.
Mhm.
And he because I told him, okay, I said, look, I'm really embarrassed because these neighbors probably think we're nuts as it is.
Probably. At least she has enough self-awareness to know that her neighbors think she's nuts. Because, yeah, I can guarantee it, Lips.
God, can
They
you
do.
imagine the calls and stuff? God, can you
No.
imagine the experiences they have?
No, I can't. I'm sure it's terrible.
I want to have, you know, a fiasco going on. I'm like, just turn the internet on. I said, you don't have the right to control me.
Mhm.
You know, with the internet, you just don't. You don't. And so the next thing you know, I can't find him anywhere. And then so all of a sudden I see his car zoom right off the
Yeah, that's what we read in our notes, that he's hiding. I was like,
he is, and
man,
that's what he does.
it's
That's
weird.
what he does. And I'm not trying
Right.
listen, I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm not trying to get him arrested. I'm not I'm
No, yeah,
not trying to
obviously.
do that. I love him.
Mhm.
He's
I'm
a
not
nice
trying to
guy.
get him
He just is
arrested.
very, I'll
Just
be
call the
straight.
cops.
I love him, but I'm divorcing him, and he's emotionally abusive, but I love him. He's a great father, emotionally abusive, spits in my face, threw soda in my face, going to divorce him, but I love him.
I'm not trying to get him in trouble with the cops. I'm just telling you all these things about him.
Yeah, and I've called you. I'm not trying to get him in
Yeah.
trouble with you, but I've
Well, like I
called
was
you
saying,
here.
you know, when you call the cops, you've got to think of the worst outcome possible. Like if one of these cops decided, hey, there is a problem, maybe instead of hiding, he actually says something to the police officer. Police officer doesn't like it, you know.
Yeah.
The
And then he gets
escalation on
Don't
this.
tase me, bro. Right? It could go anywhere. Ralph Frommel says he has the zoomies. Yeah, you know, maybe he just had to get out of the house to go for a run. I mean, you never know. You never know. He might have the zoomies. It's true. God, this is so nuts.
He's very immature.
Mhm.
This coming from a quote unquote woman, that's up for debate, who's done some of the most immature and illegal, outright illegal things on the internet against me, against George, against many others. She has the audacity to call him immature. The reality is, and again, I don't know the whole story, but it's so easy to put it all together, to break through the lies.
Yeah.
He is literally trying to protect her and his family
Yeah.
from her insanity.
Probably.
And she's calling the cops abusing resources as she's abusing the legal process as well.
It
And
also assumes that the internet didn't just go out, you know?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
either,
that's true.
I mean,
It could just
she
be
could
like
have
a
had an outage and been like,
spectrum's down.
yeah, it goes out quite a bit. I mean, you know, all these services do. And you've seen her freak out with these conspiracy theories about all of us, about, you remember that, the posting group about how everybody's
Oh, yeah.
controlling it and everybody's, okay, well,
Right.
that kind of mindset there, you can imagine what she might think about this guy.
Right. Right. I mean, who's to say that she's not just making this all up? There could be just a spectrum outage and she's like, he shut it off. I know he did. I know he did. He does it all the time.
I'm calling the cops if you don't turn the internet. Honey, I didn't turn it on.
She's
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
don't know.
I'm
Call
gonna
Spectrum. Why would you call the cops? Call the cable company. Oh, yeah. What if they just didn't pay their internet bill? Right. That could
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, he's like, hon, you were in charge of the bills again this week. Oh my God, I
no.
totally didn't do anything wrong.
By the way, I just watched the craziest Netflix documentary about that mom who bullied her own daughter. Do you know about this? Kendra like Carrie or like Kara or something like this. Have you heard of this story?
No.
Well, it's called High School Catfish on Netflix. And oh my God, I knew the story before watching it because I saw this woman go to jail for it. But this woman fabricated all these harassing text messages to her own daughter. And the reason I'm thinking of this now, actually, is because these two have a lot in common. This was clearly like someone with a severe mental illness or something who was obsessed with her daughter's boyfriend. and was trying to break them up. Although she never would admit it, but she did go to jail for it. If you guys get a chance to watch that on Netflix, oh, it is so bad. And she only got like 15 months or something, 21 months in prison. She should have been put on the predator list, frankly, for the types of texts that she sent those teenagers.
There was a woman that sent a guy after one date, sent him what, 80,000 messages. 80,000 after being told not to and stuff. Got nothing. And some of them were like talking about, she wanted to eat parts of his body. Like she was naming internal organs. She wanted to eat like sushi. That. Yeah. I think this is very scary stuff.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, in this Kendra Likari case or whatever her name is, it is insane what the things she told her own daughter to off herself. Her own daughter. And this poor kid still wants a relationship with her mother. That is how, parents out there, let me just say, be very careful. Be very careful how you treat your kids, because no matter how badly you treat them, they're still going to want a relationship with you, which is really sad. Really sad. This kid still just wants to be loved by her mother.
Of course.
And her mother is an absolute monster. It's just disgusting. And it reminds me of this woman. And the reason why is because I feel nothing but sorrow for her children because of the way that, her oldest doesn't speak to her. We've seen the message from her oldest daughter about the way that she's been treated by this woman. And it's not good. It's really not good. And there's like nothing that can be done. That's the thing. You would have to go so far over the edge like that Kendra Likari did to even get a day in court.
And even then.
Criminal stalking. And even then they don't give you very much.
Well, you've seen even like you get a protective order against someone. You've seen the value of that. Levy County has shown us.
It's no value. It's completely valueless. It's just a sad indictment of what's going on in this country and maybe the world. I don't know if other countries have their mental health. If they have mental health resources we don't have, we should really start looking into what successful countries are doing, because whatever the hell we're doing is not working. And there are people wandering around just in your neighborhoods like this woman in a pink robe with a severe mental disorder, freaking everyone the fuck out. Like it's got to stop. And
we closed down all our, most states. Now there are a few left, but not very many. But most states closed down their free mental health crisis centers. They also, if a person is having, we've been talking about this. I'm just going to say, for the sake of YouTube, I'm going to say the school incidents we've been having, those tragic school incidents. Yes. Well, if a person is having a problem and they don't have any money, they can't go to a place and get help. But
so sad.
After you do it, you can, when you go to prison, they will put you on medication and everything else. In fact, it is such a crisis in population now that they no longer hire people like in Georgia, for example. They no longer hire people to run prisons that are from the law enforcement background. They get them from mental health background.
Sure.
But they won't.
Right,
they won't open
but
their
they won't.
crisis
But
centers.
they won't open up mental institutions anymore. And one of the reasons for that is because the mental institutions in our country have such a terrible reputation, based on investigative journalism that was done, many years ago. We're talking 100 years ago. There are several empty ones in New York. Empty.
Yeah, the 80s. It was bad. I remember I went to Clover Bottom. I saw it in Tennessee. It was bad. It was bad. But
and they have really, really bad reputations. The 80s is when it all fell apart.
Yeah, they should have remodeled, redone all of that. Instead,
closing them was such a bad idea. Well, you just let these people out onto the street who are terrorizing their neighbors, their neighborhoods, their husbands, their children. It's like, there has to be a way that the pendulum doesn't swing so far to one side that you have no help at all.
It's sad because, again, you dump people on the street, severe mental illness. There's nowhere to go. In Tennessee, there's housing. You know, they open up houses from private companies, but there's less than a percentage that manage that. So yeah, there is no place to go. I mean, I remember that like the places definitely needed an overhaul. They needed restaffing and more, but instead of fixing those issues, they were just like, we don't want the liability, screw it. And that's why they did it. They closed it down because they didn't want government liability, because they had to pay out an extreme amount, you know. But the Clover Bottom thing, I ran about that all day. I'm not going to get on this subject.
It's really sad. It's just really sad, because we do not have the proper care for people with severe mental illness. And so everyone else pays for it instead. Instead of paying for it through hospitals, your neighbors have to pay for it.
Well, we pretend societally, though, when people are having like extreme problems, like, we're like, oh, we're not going to bring that up. You know, socially, we've gotten to the point where, you know, again, we let it ride. Hopefully that person gets away from us, and we're not going to have that problem. We watched Lips have some pretty insane breakdowns online. You know, I mean, some of those live streams she did, wow, and the behavior that we were seeing.
Yes, no wonder he turned off her internet.
She was permanently online. I mean, it was wild.
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like just
all the way in.
Posting.
Yeah, I'd watch her like if I was suffering from insomnia. After we would finish a stream, I would watch for a couple of hours. If I had insomnia or something, you know, or if I couldn't sleep, or if I'd wake up, she'd still be on, and she'd be running dozens of accounts. It was freaking crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Anyway.
Absolutely crazy. All right, here we go. Let's watch more of this crazy shit show.
He doesn't want to deal with things like a mature adult, and that's the problem I'm having. And it's this, you know, you guys know this, please.
Wait, I'm sorry. Dealing with things as a mature adult, does that include calling the police when your Wi-Fi's out? I'm just wondering.
I mean, that is wild, isn't it? You know, yes, totally.
I can't say I have ever thought about calling the cops when my Wi-Fi went out, although maybe I will next time. Did it get turned back on quicker than Spectrum does?
If I called them on Spectrum, I wonder if that would work.
I wonder if that would work. It'd be like, Spectrum, if you don't turn my internet back on, I'm calling the cops.
You have to give someone a consequence for them to change their action.
Right.
If I keep saying
the divorce might be the
that's what I already have the divorce going. Exactly. But if I say
he's all, maybe you should divorce him then. I don't know.
Consequences. I mean, you're telling a cop though, I want consequences. That's kind of it's kind of a wild statement, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to keep doing it to me.
Right. And might escalate from there.
That's what I'm saying. Please
that's
trust
fine.
me. I did not want to do this, but I had to, because if I he's going to keep doing this to me, and it's going to be like nothing. So I'm like, so at least he knows, maybe the next time he got scared, he drove off. So maybe the next time when he shuts my internet down, he's going to know that I mean business. I'm not police. Like it's not. Do you understand?
Yeah,
like, I'm not trying to sound like.
I mean, looks like he believed you, and he got a little scared. So that's not really anything I'm too worried about.
He's not a confrontational man. Like, just so you guys understand, he's an avoidant man.
Yeah,
he's not some aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But what he does is he's passive aggressive, and he's very much like, I'm going to shut the internet down, or I'm going to hide your car keys. And you know, and I had to have. Yeah, he's very controlling, and I had to get his brother. They're Greek. I don't know if you guys know much about Greek men.
Yeah.
They're Greek. Okay.
I'm European, so I understand.
So you understand. So he's from Greece, and his brother came down, and his brother assaulted me. Because I thank God I knew what was going down. So I got my kids out of the house. I got them with a babysitter. His brother came up. I was living upstairs. His brother came up with his son, who wants to be a police officer, who's 21. They held a phone in my face, and they're like, "We're gonna report this and that." They go, "Did you murder the kids?" And I'm like, "I put the kids with the babysitter so the kids wouldn't witness this sort of thing." And they
let me put this little story in a little bit more context.
You remember we read that though. That was in the filing. So she just said that they assaulted her because they filmed her actions. And they asked her questions because they were worried about family, and they were worried enough because of her behavior that they were asking if something terrible happened to the kids.
They thought she killed her kids.
I mean, that's nuts.
Well, I believe it. Like, I would be that worried also if, and I'm not even being a little bit funny right now. I'm being completely serious. If I were this woman's relative, I would have the same fears based on what I have seen. I would have the same fears that either the kids were in danger or her husband is. I don't know. But I do not blame those people at all for coming down there and demanding to see the children and her husband. Because there's something really, really off about what's going on there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
what is it
demanded
with
proof of life. Wow.
Yeah, right? Just J-Hip is like, yeah, what's with all the Greek hatred? Look, these people are not shy about what they think about certain cultures, are they? First it was the Mexicans, now it's the Greeks. I see how it is.
Text. Michael's family scared to death for him. They hadn't heard from him. And they know Lips, she's crazy. Lips is insane to the point of claiming to the world she's ADA protected from court and legal cases, which is the furthest thing from the truth. They had every right to be concerned. They came down to make sure Chips, Michael, her husband, was literally still alive. Who knows what this woman is capable of?
They hid my car keys. They had been out drinking.
Mhm.
Okay. So then the police came over and the police could tell they were drinking. So then the police kept, hey, you need to give her keys. Finally, they gave me my keys, but this took like 30 minutes for the police to try to give. And then I told him, do not come near our house again. He's from New York. He flies down, shows up at our property after I told him to leave. And I said, trespass warrant you out of our, but this is the type of family I'm dealing with. You understand?
So
Yeah.
I understand we can't really do anything
No,
for
you
you at
guys
the moment,
can't. I
but
know. I apologize.
so I know
Yeah.
this is a little personal.
Yeah.
Have you guys already had your court hearing for the
No,
divorce?
I've been trying. So here's the thing, because I did an emergency to try to get so I could have decision making over the sale of the home and everything. But I guess they couldn't get me a court date. They didn't consider it an emergency. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So then I had to wait until June to be able to get it.
She's saying that she wanted to divorce and sell the home. Remember, she said it was all about asset protection. You remember that story? So
do.
now she's telling the police, though, it's about trying to quick sell her home. You know, the home that they're strapped to the gills in debt and having problems for her. Oh, that's wild. I wonder if she really. I wonder if she thought they could dump some asset, and then when they found out she couldn't, she was like, no more divorce.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that this woman is unhinged. It's unhinged.
And I've asked him multiple times because we have two homes, and I'm like, can't you just live in the other home and I'll live in this home? Why do we both need to be in the same home? We're good. Like I said, we can contain ourselves with the kids so the kids don't witness it, but it's when the kids are not around.
Claims she's protecting the kids from all of this, except she's done such horrific things online that are still there and will be there forever. This will be documented for accountability's sake forever, for protection, as a warning to others. Come at us, we're coming at you. Don't interject yourself into our lives and think you're going to do illegal things and just walk away from it.
Yep, that's key. I was talking to my sister about this weekend too. We were talking about Lips and how she injected herself into this case. Let me a word of advice to any of you out there who think you're going to come at me and get away with it. You won't. You want to come and inject yourself into my life, inject yourself into a story, and nothing will happen? You think nothing will happen? That is just ridiculous. And I am 100% with Jeremy on this. You come at me, I will meme you forever. So just saying, if you don't want none, don't start none.
Yeah, they made it. I mean, again, she had plenty of reasons why she shouldn't want to do this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and she sure did inject herself into this case. She decided to sue Jeremy Hales for nothing, frivolously. here, Choosy Heretics Choose Carnation says, LOL, Megan, this Hales thing is like Groundhog Day. I only see you every 6 months and I'm so lost. Well, let me get you caught up. This dummy, not Jeremy, who's on the screen, the dummy in the robe in the body cam footage actually tried to, she sued him. She actually sued Jeremy Hales, and then she sued us for, I don't even know what the original lawsuit was for because he never mentioned her. So I couldn't even tell you. But she sued us twice and dropped it twice, and now she's getting sued.
She came up with a conspiracy saying that because there were random posts on Facebook, that it somehow was everyone else. Essentially, people are laughing at me, you know, and somehow, I mean, it was just the most bizarre stuff.
And now she's called the cops on us, saying that we were talking about her online. Yeah, you bet your ass we are. You inserted yourself into a public, highly publicized case. Yes, we will talk about you. We will read your lawsuit. We will make fun of it because it's garbage. It's stupid. And you should have known better. But do not insert yourself into these stories if you don't want to be a part of them. You know, she comes in here and challenges us to roast her. She did that. She wanted all of us to roast her. And now that we're roasting her, she doesn't want any of it. Now it's too much. Now she's calling the cops to say, I can't take it anymore and I'm ADA protected. What? So let me get this straight. You can come into my house. You can walk into my house and cause all sorts of shit and turn the furniture over and, like, you know, take a knife to my leather furniture, and I'm supposed to do nothing? What?
According to her, that's the way it's supposed to roll, you know, but that's not how it works.
No, that's not how any of this works, Lips. This is the internet. Buckle up.
Kids are going to live with this stigma for the rest of their lives. Her oldest wants nothing to do with her.
True.
Completely nothing. Huh. Do you think any of the others are going to want anything to do with her after they really find out who mom is, as if they don't know already?
Because we actually, and you want to hear the crazy part? Because I retired my license, he's been an attorney for over 20 years, but he's not a litigator. So I was the litigator. I was the trial attorney, the whole thing. He relies on me to do everything, and I have to work under his license now because I retired my license.
Okay.
So I'm in a pickle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So he's taking advantage of it.
I can't make money without working under his license.
I got all kinds of questions. Is she openly admitting to practicing without a law license in the state of Florida and then using her husband's license to practice? Now, don't get me wrong. There's certain things that she can do. If her husband has a license, she can do paralegal things. I don't believe she can literally go in and litigate as she's stating.
No, she can't. She can write motions, though. She can file, like, she can write motions. She can file things in court under his license number. But these are all things that a paralegal could do. Okay, so anything that a paralegal can do, she can do. So, you know, writing motions, filing motions, she cannot litigate in court. No. Which is why when Michael Federigos asked the judge, can my paralegal say something? The judge was like, no, you're in trial. We do not hear from paralegals here. The court is not going to listen to a paralegal. Absolutely not. So Jeremy's right here where there are things she can do as a paralegal, but she cannot litigate. No, she can't be a trial attorney.
Now, I'm no lawyer, and nor has anybody ever confused me for one. Nor have I ever been so arrogant to slick my fingers of chicken grease and slop and cough up and hack lies and state that. Often people misinterpret me as a lawyer. No, I've never done that. There are other people that do that online.
The chicken grease.
Is she admitting to the illegalities of what she's done, or is what she's referring to actually covered under her husband's license? I honestly don't know, but I do know we're going to explore it in court.
Would that be him?
I do like I did like that Jay stream, by the way, where he was doing the coughing thing. That was really funny.
The popcorn in the
It's
throat.
so gross. Lisa, please stop eating. I really, it's very gross, man. I realize you folks stay on for like 6 hours and then switch over to the 12-hour stream that your fucking mods do. But good Lord, man, it's gross. Even your own chat's like, yuck.
Especially when she keeps choking on everything she's eating.
I mean,
Like,
just slurping like chicken skin in. It's the grossest shit ever. That's some Cartman-esque level crap, you know?
Oh,
She's like, it's like, oh,
so
God.
bad.
I've been hungry and eating something on the stream before. It's a rarity, but not like, oh, my God.
It's bad.
I've
It's
never
really
slurped
bad.
chicken
And
skin.
I do Just J Hips flea caps. I live for them. I wish he would do them every day. I swear to God, he's in the chat. Thank God. Just J, I really need you to do flea caps more often than you do. Okay. And I am also encouraging you to go longer because I think your longest flea cap has only been about 11 minutes. I'm going to need like a full 30 minutes from you.
That coughing thing was really funny.
It really was.
That was amazing.
I know. It's so good. So good.
Scared.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad.
So-
I just want you guys, if you just talk to him, just say, look, just don't shut our internet down. That's it. Like, that's him, obviously. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. I mean, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you with a business card with everything
Okay.
you told me.
Okay.
Obviously take that to the
Yes.
to the divorce hearing as well.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm not trying, like, just so you guys know, I'm not trying to advantage.
I'm really dying to know what he's doing. Like the way she's laughing at him and the way that they're kind of giggling is like, is he hanging upside down in a tree right now? Like what is happening? Where is he exactly? And I'm so disappointed that we don't get to have body cam on him.
I'm just curious, like, what exactly they can't do anything. Like, oh yeah, the cops came out. Who gives a shit? You know, like this should have no relevance whatsoever in a divorce hearing. There should be nothing that happened here besides her maybe looking absolutely
Well, yeah, they're not
nuts.
going to do anything. He said right when he got there, listen, if you cut off your water or your electricity, then we'd be talking here. But internet is not considered.
He also told her, though, I'm going to
have
give
to
him a
have.
card you can take in for the divorce hearing. I mean, what? What does that mean? Like,
I don't know.
Because again, unfortunately, the police humor people like this way too often.
Well, I think that you can't really blame them because part of their job, again, is dealing with mentally ill people. Keep that in mind. They're trying to placate people who, they try to de-escalate situations that could get out of control. And so they're trained to tell people what they want to hear to some extent and be a listening ear, which frankly, I don't think our cops have any business doing. But then again, here's what they're doing. I mean, this poor kid, he's like 23 years old. This I think he says he's 23 at some point. He's very young. And he's just trying to get through his evening.
He's trying to get out of there.
Yeah,
I get
he's
it.
trying to get out
At the
of
same
there.
time, man, she comes out of this thinking that she has some kind of leverage over anyone. These cops need to be like, fuck off with this noise. That's not real.
They should, but they're treating her with kid gloves. You can tell.
Myself in a divorce.
No. So the reason why I'm saying that is in case he is trying to.
Oh yeah.
That
he
you
could
at
be.
least
So
you
at
at
least
least
I
have
have it.
something.
Yeah. Because he tries to tell me like every time, and you guys have probably seen this too. Every time that I try to say something to him, you're crazy. You're this. You're that. Like he makes all these accusations. About me.
Yes.
How can it be an act?
Yes. If that's what he's saying, I wonder what Jeremy's saying about this. It's probably going to be exactly what I'm going to say. Yes, he's telling you, Lips, how it is.
Accusation about her mental health. If she's online telling everybody that she is crazy, ADA protected. It means equal opportunity. It protects you from nothing. It's not an accusation. It's real. She's online telling people she's crazy.
Yeah, she's telling people
she is mentally unhinged.
Oh, and she told the bar that too, that she was too mentally unwell.
And that's actually what her boy Volpe reported that.
Right. Yeah, she's the one telling people
and
that.
has massive issues.
And one time I was so scared that I was like, It's like, look, I know I'm not crazy. I'm like, at least if a police can see that I'm not crazy, then it.
Ma'am, we cannot see that you're not crazy. From all appearances say, crazy, cray cray. My cray cray alarm is going off at very high levels.
At least that's a witness that I'm not crazy, but that's what he does because he doesn't want to take accountability.
Do you wanna get the incident?
Yeah, but thank you guys.
No,
I
no,
appreciate
of course.
it. Like, I'm sorry.
Just one more question. What so obviously you guys have a guest house, right? I know that he's not like physically violent.
No, he's not.
What's keeping you of staying somewhere else while?
Hey, listen, here's the deal.
The kids.
We have the kids, and they have school now. They just got out of school, so now we can actually do something. Because before we take a golf cart and their school's right across the street.
Right. Yeah. No,
You know
it's not
what I'm
far.
saying?
Yeah.
Now, here's the deal. We have an upstairs, and it has a separate entrance. And I was living upstairs, and I said to him, I said, look, I just want to live upstairs. Leave me be. Do you not know? He pushed the door open.
Right.
So I couldn't even get. Do you understand? This is why I got the injunction.
No, I understand. What I'm a bit confused about, because usually I know that I know that depending on the injunction, they will it can differ from each and every single one, like distance wise. Most of the time, every time I've seen an injunction, one person has to leave the house.
Yeah, well, he would have. And see,
that's 100%.
Have to do that. The problem is we have one child at a charter school.
And because it wasn't.
Why does that have anything to do with anything? Where your kids go to school have nothing to do with. If you got a domestic violence restraining order against somebody, he shouldn't be in the house.
She's saying there's an injunction. So she's noting that. I mean, if they did have one, then that comes down to, again, we've talked about
it. We've
talked about protective orders. Yes.
You cannot be around the person you are protected from, even with your permission. You cannot make that decision. You have to stay far away from them. Period.
Yep, it boils down to again, that's what the protective order, we read that, and it said that it doesn't matter if you have permission, it noted that. So
it doesn't matter. I mean, and this is, we have a kid at a charter school. That doesn't matter.
All irrelevant.
Anything violent either.
There was nothing violent, but that wasn't really it. We had one child at a charter school, and that was over by UCF, and I couldn't physically get my kids to both schools, so I had to have his help. Plus, I have to work under his license. Do you understand? So I can't practice law unless I'm working under his license.
Are you able to get that license back?
I can.
Lie after lie after.
I can. Are you able to get that license back? I can. No, you can't. The bar already told me you can't. My God.
Lie out of these inflated lips. Let me be very clear. Injunction in the state of Florida, you have to have three things. 3 separate incidences have to happen within a time span. I can't remember if it's 9 months or 12 months. And it has to be illegal things. Turning the internet off, as you're seeing here, is not illegal. She never had an emergency one that I know of. Okay. And I've searched. I can't find any injunction that has been on chips by lips. So that's a lie. Nor can she ever get her license back in the state of Florida. And she's about to lie yet again about more. She can never, ever get her license back.
Nope.
The state of Florida bar has confirmed she can never, ever get her license back. Now, in conversations before the lawsuit that she finds herself in now, she told my legal team that she was really, really trying to get her license in the state of New York, and she wanted this to all go away, and she wanted nothing to do with the what the Hale's ecosystem members anymore, and she hates Deuce, and she hates Fleesa, and she hates this person, and this person, and this person, and she gave us information in regards to all the conversation. Hundreds of pieces of text messages and emails and talking points coming from Fleesa of what people are supposed to talk about. She's a pathological liar. She cannot, nor will she ever get her law license back. I'm making sure of that in court.
I can, but it's going to take a little bit of time to do that.
I mean, whenever everything's said and done, and your audience. I mean, you said he's still.
It's going to take more than time, lady. You can't get it in Florida. So, are you planning to move somewhere else?
the kids. So like
No,
whenever you
he's
guys
great with the kids, and
separate,
that's the problem.
exactly.
Like I couldn't, like I'm not. This will not be a custom.
You know, that's actually, I think what she said here is true. From what I understand, he is great with the kids, and he's the only one taking care of them, doing all of the things that need to be done for kids, taking them to school, etc. Far as I know, from what I hear, the scuttlebutt in that neighborhood is she doesn't do jack for the kids. It's all on him.
Battle. I'll be honest, because I can't do it on my own. I need his help.
Mhm.
But the problem is that he's very, very immature. He was a little,
Yeah, I can tell.
like you can tell he's a little.
Yeah.
But he's so immature, she needs his help with the kids. Isn't that weird,
I can
Todd?
tell. Wait, what's the officer fucking talking about? I see stuff like that again. I get placating, but have they talked to the guy at all? No.
I guess because he's hiding or something.
Yeah, did they try to make contact? Did they actually
No, it
like
doesn't
contact a
seem like
phone?
it.
They could have called. They could do all kinds of stuff, but you know,
They're
again,
just
that's the
taking her
problem.
word for it.
Yeah, and her word is dangerous. Like this
Mhm.
kind of stuff again gets people freaking hurt or killed.
Mm-hmm.
Freak mama's boy, and he's the baby of the family. So he never. And here's the thing, I'm big on this, and this is why I respect the police. Action, consequence. That's how people change.
Literally, probably the only thing I can say I would ever agree with Lips on, because her actions are coming now with huge legal consequences, and she added upon it and added upon it and added upon it and added upon it. Consequences. She will never, ever be able to do what she's done to us to anybody else again. The consequences are coming. She's going to court. He's going to court. The entire What the Hale's ecosystem members are going to court. They're all going to get the consequences for their actions. We didn't invite them in our life. They invaded our life because they wanted money and they wanted fame. You're famous. Congratulations. The world knows how stupid you are.
And I hate to say it, but it's like you have to, like if I've gotten a
I love
speeding ticket,
that.
I haven't had a speeding ticket in probably 15
Oh,
years.
now he got the guts. to
Yeah,
come
no,
back.
now I haven't had a speeding ticket in about 15 years because
I
guess
got
what?
excited that he was going to come into the camera frame, but he doesn't. Because the cop's like, oh, he's coming back now.
I had consequences with tickets.
Mhm.
Do you
Before we
understand
continue,
what I'm saying? Like,
do you
yeah.
feel safe?
Yeah, I feel safe.
staying
He's
here?
not going to hurt me. Like he's not going to.
Okay.
Oh, now he's pulling. He just needs to drive up and accept that.
Oh, he's like really like.
No, you don't understand. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm dealing with. He doesn't know what to do.
No, he does not.
Do you understand? I'm telling
Oh, that
you,
doesn't
this,
really.
This is what I'm dealing with. You guys don't understand. This man.
I'm
is 7
dying to
years
know
older
what
than
he's
me.
doing.
Okay, he's been an attorney for over 20 some years.
He's been an attorney for 20 some years and he still is like writing shotgun pleadings. Oh man, I just don't know about these people. But also, why are the cops giggling? What is he doing? It's bothering me that we don't know what Doritos is doing.
And I'm the go-to person. Do you understand? I'm the man in this marriage.
She definitely just confirmed everybody's suspicions.
I don't want to be the man in this
Look,
marriage.
trust me. I'm 23, and that is hella mature.
You see
But-
what's going on, right? You see what's going on.
Besides
Okay.
that, as long
You guys
as
understand though, yeah.
as long as there's no immediate threat.
No,
To your
he's not.
safety?
Listen, he's
Okay.
he's a scaredy cat.
Okay.
Listen, he's a scaredy cat. That's why if I was scared, like what I have gotten scared with is if I like he's just chaotic. And so he does have firearms. And guess what I've done? I found those firearms and I've hid those firearms from him.
Now, do you think since you have called us, he might lash out a different way?
No, he's not going to lash out. This is what this is doing to him right now. Is this is showing him that when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Ain't that funny? She didn't learn that lesson. When I told her, she continues, she's going to be in court. I will see you in court.
Right.
Because that was my biggest thing is that if I said, because I've done it before where I said, oh, I'm going to file divorce. And I didn't do it. And he kept
Wait,
repeating
but she filed
what he was
divorce.
going to do.
Okay.
Then I realized, okay, well,
That's what she claims. But, I think it's like several times. I mean, which time are we talking about here? Because she's filed multiple times.
Yeah, I'm just like, I told him, like, this time shows that I'm fed up and I'll do what I say. But you already filed divorce, lady. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't know. It's so
The
bad.
only way for me to really like let it sink in for his consequence is that I have to do what I say I'm going to do. You know, I said, look, he's not going to physically hurt me. I know how he is. It's what he does. He does false imprisonment. You know, he does. What he'll do is he'll put me
False
down.
imprisonment?
What? He's not going to like. He'll say a ton of emotionally abusive things to me. But I know I'm not that. So I'm strong.
This guy
you
standing
understand?
behind her, this guy here that we hardly see at all, he's so fucking bored. Look at him. He's just like, when can I leave?
Right.
But
this is not what I got on the
I
first
don't
floor.
like.
He's like, I thought I was going to be chasing bad guys.
Yeah.
Fuck is this suburban nightmare?
It's like,
I'm not.
wine moms, what?
It's Wine Mom Wednesday in Windermere. Oh Jesus! Strap it up, guys. We're going out to
Strap
Windermere
on,
again.
what?
Strap
Strap on. She's
what?
totally the man in this relationship.
Not tech savvy, so I can't get our internet back on, or I can't
Just
find
taking
my key.
advantage of it,
He broke my car. Like I have a BMW. It was I was so excited when I finally became an attorney and I finally made money for the first time. I bought myself my dream car, which I never had a nice car in my life. I bought the dream car.
Do
He
these
decides
guys
to
care
tinker
about
around
this
on-
story at all? Like, what are we doing? Why are we telling story? I got my dream car. When I finally made money as an attorney, I bought myself a dream car. What are you doing, Leslie? It's 1:30 in the morning.
Exactly what I was thinking.
You've got these cops who are supposed to be busting drug dealers. You're like, I bought my dream car because I need some money as an attorney, and I just got my new dream car. So excited
on it one day. Haven't been able to drive it since.
Yeah,
And
which
so now
especially
we are down to one car. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so now that's our car, and my car is messed up, sitting in the driveway. It's been sitting there for 2 years now.
Great.
Doug, what are the chances she's on 911 right now talking about this live stream? It's like, listen, officer, that woman in New York, she's back on her stream. She's doing it again. She's making fun. Now she's making fun of my car. I bought that car with very hard-earned money that I made as a lawyer for the first time in my life. And she's making fun of my car. I
cannot believe I am a very hardworking lawyer. I have been practicing for 20-something years. It's like, what in the world is going on?
You're
That's
making
what the
fun of
cop
my
has to be wondering.
BMW. I guess it's just so ridiculous.
We're gonna win more junk from more junky people in court. So the last thing, you know what? Maybe Megan and Tug want that BMW.
And I told him, I said, you don't touch my car.
Well,
I was like,
I don't know. She said it's broken and sitting in the garage. I'm not sure I can take one more broken car. I already have another broken car in my driveway. I don't know. Do you got room for a broken BMW, Tug?
No, okay.
Yeah. I kind of wanted the boat though. I heard they had a boat, and if I could make use of a boat. I got a lake here. I put that sucker out in the lake, rename it something hilarious, like Lips's Delusion, or
ADA protected.
ADA dreaming. Oh
I didn't
God!
give you permission to touch my car, but this is what he does, and so he thinks that he's very passive aggressive. It's very much like he's a little kid. It's like he.
Yeah.
You know, but he's scared, and this is how his brother was too. The day that his brother showed up on our property, he came down after I said, "Leave us alone, get away from us." His brother decides to fly down, show up on our property after I told him not to, and his brother was the one who assaulted me. And so as soon
we're back to this story,
just like that, ding, scaredy cat. Do you understand? So they're not.
He's
scared.
okay with his family getting like dumped on too, because she's attacked them at court.
Right.
She tells a story to whomever, and he's totally okay with that. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
apparently, you know, when somebody tells you that every single person they've run across is a monster to them, it kind of narrows that focus, you know, and it shows you. What's bad is, you know, somebody noted, yes, abuser can indeed cut off your Wi-Fi and other stuff. Sure. You know, I'm going to say, though, the person that's abusive in this relationship that you're seeing is right there, because they're telling you that they're using governmental resource. They're using the police as a form of retaliation. She told us just straight up. But yeah, I mean, people are right. And you know, unfortunately, the police, they should be handling some of those cases. They shouldn't be handling this. This is how you get false protective order. We've seen that with other people, like a Laura Owens. You know, if she were more convincing, he'd have a real problem here potentially.
The chat said that she called the police to tell them that her husband's a pussy.
And it's like,
she
well,
wants an official record that he's a scaredy cat. I mean, look at him. Look at him over there. He's
I'm the
so
man in
scared.
this relationship.
I'm the man
God.
in this. Yeah. Oh my God. She's like, I wear a strap on. No, thank you. We didn't know that.
Just, you know, he's not, like I said, I'm not afraid of him as far as physical. It's just what he's doing to me, restricting me from being able to get on the internet. Or if
you
I
need to
do
be
something,
restricted from
like,
the
thank
internet,
God
ma'am.
with the cell phone, because he has shut my cell phone off before, but they have the emergency.
Yeah.
So
yeah, what we're gonna leave you with is that card. Okay.
Thank you guys. I'm sorry.
No, you're you don't have to be sorry. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
The event number is gonna be right here. Obviously, you know about that stuff.
They're trying to get out of here so
we're gonna
bad.
basically notate what was said to us.
Yeah.
Knowing that, you know, you're gonna be safe still being here. We're
She's
good
gonna
to
go
leave.
back into it again.
I'll try and see if I can catch him like on the way out, like talk to him real quick.
Talk to him. Just if you do catch him, just say, look, she's not trying to hurt you. Just you can't do that. You
Now
just
she's
can't
telling the
shut
cops
someone's
what to do.
It's not.
Just go
it's
tell
not for
him to turn my
control me like
internet
that.
back
Do you
on.
understand what I'm
Again,
saying?
they
That's
want to go
really the thing.
confront him, though.
And by the
Again,
way,
it can go very badly.
I know. And like, could you just go tell him? Could you just go tell him to turn my internet back on? Like, what? No, these cops are not here to do your bidding and go argue with your husband for you, ma'am.
I wanted to pay you guys utmost respect. My sister dated a police officer and he got shot.
Yeah.
Robbie Germain. Did you know who he was? Robbie Germain?
No, it happens
Oh
more
my God,
frequently
it was
than
the
you
saddest
think.
thing. I just wanted to tell you guys because he was a Windermere police officer.
Windermere, okay.
And he went over to, I think it was like over to like wherever it was, Publix, and it was teenagers. And somebody came up to him and shot him. And
Are you talking about the Publix on South of Popka and by Olympia?
The one, yes, right by Olympia. Right there. Did you hear that story?
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
Oh my God, it was the most heart-wrenching. And I loved that man. He was like the nicest guy. So we went to his, they had the wake and they had the funeral and they had all the police officers there, and we sat in the front row. It was really cool because
this woman is seriously sick. Since when is anything about a funeral really cool? Nothing. Literally nothing is cool about funerals.
My sister was dating him. They were going to get married and everything.
We sat in the front row. What is she talking
to this day,
about?
Like it was the most sad thing because he was a young police officer.
Yeah.
You know?
It's tough.
You guys have to be like really like a lot of courage.
Yeah, but
especially to come out to Windermere in the middle of the night.
We're gonna head out of here.
I tell you what, boys, you do have a lot of courage to stand up to the wine moms of Windermere. That should be a new reality show, Tug. The Wine Moms of Windermere. I would watch that all day long. Can you imagine what these neighbors? Somebody needs to do a reality show down there and interview the neighbors about what they think about Lips and her whole thing, whatever this thing is.
What was that song? The something men of God. What was that freaking song? Like got really big. That country song. Shit, I can't remember.
There's a lot of country songs.
No, it trended really huge here. You know I'll think of it in a minute. I was thinking, man, it needs a cover like as this song. I'll remember it in a minute.
Yeah.
If you think anything's gonna happen, I'm not saying it won't.
Listen, I would tell you.
Right.
I'm a strong girl, so like.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying call us if you need anything, especially false imprisonment. That's criminal. You know.
No, thank you guys. Thank you. But no, but I want to tell you my prayers are with you always.
Thank you. I
You know what
appreciate it.
mean? So
I hope you
God,
have a
you
good
guys
rest of
are
the night. Okay.
Wait, if she pulls out full-size candy bars to give to these cops, I will die laughing. For those of you who don't know, Laura Owen's mother, whenever the cops come to the house, she always gives out full-size candy bars like it's Halloween.
doing admirable work.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you.
You have a good one, okay? Stay safe.
You're going to get to see more in court, but there's more in the public records. Maybe you want to see Gaby with a sugar booger next. You know, Felisa's wife. Or Stupid Dave with his DV. Oh, that would be a fun one. Listen, there's so much more coming.
There's more. There's so much more. Jeremy, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for doing that because, wow. Oh, my gosh. Well, we did pretty good on timing tonight, Tug. We're at exactly 2 hours and 9 minutes, and I'm ready to hit some super chat.
That's actually pretty good. You know, tomorrow, by the way, we have some. There was so much that happened in the last couple of days. It's amazing, you know. So we definitely have some really fun posts to go over tomorrow.
Yes, we do. You want to stick around for a little bit, or you got to go?
I'm going to jump. I want to see what the kids are into. The little one keeps raving, so I'm going to check her out. All right, see ya.
All right, sounds good. See ya. All right, let's hit the super tips because there are a few. Rolla House, Robert, thanks for the 5.
When my super tips fell down, they used to bounce right back up, but now they just drag on the floor.
Oh no, that's so sad. Valor View News, thanks for the 5.
This message is from inside Dannemora Correctional Facility. Lips is ADA protected. You better step lightly.
Anders Olson, thanks for the 5.
Lips can come rough it in the shed. With me, I have an extra bucket.
No more buckets. No more. And we'll go back to super tips in a minute. We're just going to hit some super chats. Max Lab, thanks for the $1. Appreciate you. And Emma Washington, member for 2 months, sending you and your family love. Well, I appreciate that. All the nice, kind messages you all have sent. I really appreciate that. Donald Fuller, thanks for the 2. So goth vibe. Yeah, that song is a lot of fun. Janice MB, member for 10 months. Oh, dear Fox mother, my deepest condolences to you, Mr. Fox, and the family. Prayers for peace and healing for all. I appreciate that. Lorraine Lamore, thanks for the 2. It's my birthday. You're my cake, Tug. It's your birthday? Well, you know what that means.
Happy birthday from both of us to you. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We love to have you here. Happy birthday. Here's to another year.
Happy birthday, Lorraine. I had a favorite aunt named Lorraine. It's a good name. And my husband's grandmother's name was Lorraine, too. It's a good name. Wendy Bono, thanks for the 20. Megan's version of Les Miserables. Love it. Yep, pretty much. And James C. Miles, thanks for the Canadian 10. Hi from Toronto, Megan. Lips is sliding down the criminal dance pole, eh? I don't know. We're going to have to write a new song soon called Look at Me, Daddy, I'm a Real Criminal Now for her. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, Rosalind sent me something interesting. Rosalind, what is this? Oh, interesting. Didn't she just say that BMW hasn't been driven in years? That's strange because she got a toll ticket in 2024 driving it, and there's a picture of it. There's a picture of it. So I thought it wasn't working, Lips, but it looks like you got a ticket here. I've got the picture in the BMW. Wow. Oh, that's what Tug was trying to remember. Richmond, north of Richmond. Yes. Wine moms whining in Windermere. Yes. Tug, we got it. Good one, Rosalind. Rosalind figured it out. Becky L, member for a month. Thoughts and prayers towards you and your family. Well, I appreciate that, Becky. MS Coast Life, thanks for the 2. Mind blown at thought of nightly threesome. Oh no. Bunsen Rockenstone, thanks for the Canadian 2. Derailed, LOL, amazing. McDeb81, thanks for the 20. My heart goes out to you and the family. I have my brother in hospice now. Yeah, it's no fun. Luckily, she was able to, because one of her daughters is a nurse and my niece is a nurse. So they were able to have her on hospice at home, which was so much better than in a facility. So much better. She was able to pass peacefully with her family around her at home. Silver Eagle, thanks for the 5. 19 years ago today, my husband died from cancer. Our son was 6 years old at the time. Flock cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry. I cannot even imagine. Lawanda Lavarnway, thanks for the 2. He's a legend in stupidity. Yes, definitely legendary stupidity. Max Lab, thanks for the 2. Megan, don't forget it's Lips' last day of the 5. That's right. And she hasn't turned anything in yet. I'll give her, though, till midnight. She'll probably turn something in at 12:06. Bunsen Rockenstone, thanks for the Canadian 2. YouTube Poet. Poet? What was I supposed to poll? I don't remember now. Cindy Brown, thanks for the 2. There's another song, Legendary. Maybe I may have to do that. Peter Arnold, thanks for the 10. Help for the family. I've been through 2 heart attacks and just lost my sister. Love to you, hugs and family. I'm so sorry, Peter. Losing a sister must be really hard. David Meadows, member for 10 months. My condolences to you and your family. Now to the video. So much evidence in just this video. Stupid people multiply exponentially. They do. They do. It's true. Anders Olson, thanks for the 10. Praying for you and your family. Could you imagine Lips as a mother-in-law? Oh my God, no. And I was so blessed to have the mother-in-law that I did, because she was truly wonderful. She loved me from the second she met me, and I loved her. We loved each other, and she was great. Absolutely great. The Bland One became a YouTube member. Well, welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it. Dan Davis, thanks for the 2 for Super Lips. And Sin became a new member on YouTube. Welcome to the Fox Den, Sin. It's weird here, but sometimes we put bitches in jail.
Right to jail, right away.
Well, it remains to be seen whether Lips will be one of them. Marcus Jones, thanks for the 10. Sorry, this is all I can afford. God bless you and your family. Hey, never be sorry. And never send me your ramen money, only your Starbucks money, because I don't want your ramen money. But if you have some to spare on like one of those really mediocre lattes that they sell over there, send it here instead and make your coffee at home, because that the coffee at home is better. Let's just be honest. Jack's mom, thanks for the 2. They're the people I'd expect to file bankruptcy. They might. Andre Lozier, love your cardboard box Muppet, by the way, in a ghillie suit. Andre Lozier became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but you're in now. You can't get out. Just J Hip, thanks for the 5. She's getting divorced. Does that mean she's available? Oh, wait. I think I'm much better off with Miyagi. That's right, Just J. You cannot fix her. She cannot be fixed. Don't even try it. Andre, thanks for the Canadian 2. I believe she needs a reservation to a padded cell. That would be my preference. Just J Hip, thanks for the 5. Only 0.4% of people are capable of making such a ridiculous police report. She's very special, this one. Oh, Jay, we haven't even gotten to the most ridiculous police report. There's an even dumber one. And it is something. Donald Fuller, thanks for the 5. Edit her in reverse, Megan. I discovered that Just J-Hip speaks Mandarin. It's funny. Kim Sims, thanks for the 5. Gorilla 2025, scariest one yet. And Rach G, thanks for the 5. If Tug needs a squeak sound, I have plenty of videos from my dog he can steal the sound from. Yeah, that would be funny for that squeeze toy video. Who's Your Daddy? 1775. Thanks for the 5. For the Tuglets. Well, this is the wrong channel for the Tuglets, but the kits will appreciate it in the Fox Den. Wanda Perez, member for 12 months. Hey, you two. Well, hello, Wanda. It's good to see you. Andrea Myers. Oh, is that a standard poodle? It's so pretty. Member for 9 months. My poodles love Bug's voice. They come running when they hear her. Aw. Love that. Just J Hip, thanks for the 5. The internet might have seen what she was doing online and the internet shut itself down. That's possible. Like, did she even consider that the internet had just was like, all right, that's enough internet for today. Like, we're done. We're done here. Jack's mom, thanks for the 2. She said that she needs consequences to learn. She did say that. And I'm happy to provide those. I am happy to provide the consequences for Miss Leslie Ann Federigo's because she said she needs them in order to learn her lesson. And I'm happy to provide those. Dan Davis, member for 8 months. Her boat name is Luscious Lips. LOL. Just J Hip, thanks for the 5. Ma'am, we're going to need you to start at the beginning. I meant the beginning of this issue, not from 2006. Melanie Schuyler, you and Tug were hilarious tonight. My deepest sympathy and prayers for your family. Well, I appreciate that, Melanie. It's good to see you, by the way. Buck Naked, thanks for the 2. I thought she'd drive a smart car. Oh, I doubt it. Everything in her life is stupid. Everything that surrounds her is stupid. So I doubt she'd have a smart car. Doreen Young, thanks for the 2. Flea deleted her Hale's videos. What? No. All of them? Come on. Is that real? I mean, it wouldn't matter. We have them all. I mean, why? I don't think that's real. Hold on. Let me go look. I don't think that's real. Looks like I know they deleted a lot of them. But no, they're all still there. There's still tons of them. Were there like other, you mean not the live streams or something? I don't know. But I'm seeing a bunch of them. So I'm not seeing that. And Wanda Perez, prayers for your family and love to you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Wanda. And Jay Free, thanks for the 5.
Slowed that down and I shot coffee out my nose. Damn it, Tug.
That was really funny. The Bland One, thanks for the 5.
What are you two doing streaming on a holiday week? You both need to get a life. Oh, wait, I'm watching this. Ugh, I need to get a life too.
And Buck Naked, thanks for the 5.
Doritos, turn her internet back on. Not only is she stealing my Netflix from my Wi-Fi, now she's hacking my internet too. My speed now is worse than AOL on 28.8 modem.
It could be worse, Mary. She's sending me unsolicited pics, and the red from her lips is overpowering my video card.
All right. It looks like that is all for this evening. Let me go and check. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything from Cash App. Let me just make sure. Boy, it takes forever to load. Okay, we are good there. All right, everybody. We're gonna see you again tomorrow night. I'll be on with Tug on Tug's channel. Thanks for tuning in. And I think we will end the show with the same song that we came in here with because this one is so funny. Good night, everybody.
In the silence of this house so cold, a digital grave where my soul's been sold. Her lips, they swell, a grotesque design. Chips cuts the net, my only haunting me.
router in hand, the signals betrayed, her lawsuits rise, a venomous tide. I sever the cord where her malice hides. Oh, family lost, her wrath my chain, a prisoner now in this house of pain.
You stole my keys, my car's a wreck, your gun's concealed, a murderous deck. I sue them all, my kin, your kin. Videos of hate, where shall I begin?
Wi-Fi ring. In the shadows he creeps, Gilly soon hides where the darkness seeps.
Lips cries out, her voice a scream. In this gothic night, it's a twisted dream.
Sirens whisper, the night grows thin. A patrol car glides where the horrors begin.
Lips in her bodysuit, a ghastly sight. Chips in the bushes, lost to the night. My children sleep, they know not my doom. Divorce denied in this digital tomb. Oh, save me now from his silent art. A wraith-like grip on my breaking heart.
Her face a mask, surgery's cruel jest. I fear her hand, a murderous quest. The cord I hold, my final plea, to stop her reign of infamy. Wi-Fi wraith, in the shadows he creeps, hides where the darkness seeps.
Lips cries out, her voice a scream. In this gothic night, it's a twisted dream.
In this house of woe where shadows play, the Wi-Fi's gone, our souls decay. A gothic tale of love turned dread. One final silence, one final thread. Wi-Fi ring.
The end draws near.